This is break number 4070, and this is Impeccable NFL. We have a 25% filler. It's going to fill up our remaining 6 spots in this break. Your fillers: Matthew R for 2, Brian M, Matthew C for 3, Mike B, Dan Lee for 2, Nick M for 3, Matt J. We have Michael L, James M, Sam H for 4. If you want to convert, Sam, really quick, let me know. Ramrod, Greg G, Lincoln, the filler killer in this tonight. Mark N and Gary D. Sam, if you would like to convert to a full spot, I'll give you about 15 seconds. Otherwise, we'll run this. Maybe you'll get 2 spots. We'll see. What do you guys think JML's eating over there for dinner tonight? Nobody will ever guess it. Nobody will ever guess it in chat.
You don't think so?
I don't think anybody will guess it. Lucky Lefty wants to blind trade. I don't see my name, Justin C. Justin, are you in one of the later breaks? We're running the same break twice for football. But I'll take a peek. Justin, you are in 4074 way later tonight. This is 4070, my dude. Justin, you have a spot in Impeccable Photo number 2, which is
4076.
Oh, 4076. I do apologize. There was a numbering issue with the breaks when we did it. You're in the one later tonight, so you're in 4076. If you want a refund, let me know. We originally had this one labeled as 4070 as well, but you are right there, my dude. I apologize for that confusion. So, Casper, same thing. We have these numbered. Unfortunately, we have this one numbered as the same one twice. Casper, you should be on this list as well. You're right there. Yeah. So, I apologize if there's any confusion. We changed it, but some spots did sell. Yeah. So apologies for that one. So if you don't see your name on 4070, it means you bought into 4076. We are running the exact same break twice. All right. I didn't hear from Sam. So, Corn the long way.
Time him out.
I'm not going to time him out. All right. Let's go. Let's go 6 times. Top 6 are going to make it on into the break. Good luck, all. 3, 4, 5, and your top 6. We have Ramrod, Matthew C, Gary, Mike B, Matthew C for a second one, and Dan Lee. What kind of food is it? Any other guesses?
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of food over there, JML. You could call it a salad. You could call it a salad.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right, congratulations to the fillers who made it on in. Lincoln, yeah, no Lincoln that time. Cereal? No. All right. They're never going to get it. I come out of the restroom and I go, JML, what are you eating? And he goes, I got an appetizer platter from Buffalo Wild Wings. All right. 0 for 4 for Sam, I know. Lucky Lefty on top, Dan Lee. So he's eating a variety of things right now. 4 times. I thought he got Taco Bell. He's like eating out of a big box. Kind of looks like a trough. What'd you guess, Pithora? Said food. He is eating food. Zach S up top.
No, it's
all the way down to Willis. Dipper. He got a quadruple dipper.
It's got onion rings, mozzarella sticks, buffalo wings, and nachos.
Are there any open breaks tonight? We do have some spots available in Impeccable at the end of the night and Flawless. And that is it. Just two breaks available. That's it. Cardinals on top. Commanders on bottom. Snickers bar vein side down. All right, here comes your teams. 1, 2, 3, and that's 4 right there with the Kansas City Chiefs up top. All the way down to the Atlanta Falcons on the bottom. It's funny. Zach S., you got the Chiefs. Kyle with the Bears. Furry Goat with the Colts. David G with the Seahawks and the Saints. William B with the Bills. Ramrod, you got the Jags. Chris P with the Ravens. Gary with the Raiders. William D with the Commanders. Good luck. Matthew C with the Bengals. Dylan with the Patriots. Austin D with the Eagles. Kenneth W with the Steelers and Jets. Dan Lee with the Cardinals. Greg G with the Broncos. Brian M with the Buccaneers. Stephen M with the Vikings. Brian M with the Cowboys and the Browns. Zach W with the Lions. Lucky Lefty with the 49ers in our gold member spot. Stephen M with the Panthers. Matthew C with the Texans and the Rams on fillers. Dan H with the Dolphins and Titans. Mike B with the Chargers. John M with the Giants. Ross with the Packers. Will S, you got the Atlanta Falcons. give you guys a minute to talk trades. What you guys are talking that, I do need to talk with Jade for a minute, so I'm going to give you guys a minute to talk your trades. I'm going to mute the mic, so I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, if you buy a spot, everything runs tonight.
Yep.
Everything runs on the website tonight. So we have our case of Impeccable right here. I think it goes 1, 2, 3. I want to open it up, and then we'll roll a dice to see which one we do.
Smart.
I want to look at it. I think it goes 1, 2, 3, and I think they're all sitting like... Yeah, I watched Dark Horse do this last night. So we will roll a dice, a 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or a 6. 6, so we're going to do the box on the end. We're going to do this box right here. The other 2 will be done tonight as well. Cool. You guys have trades. You got about 1 more minute to talk them. Otherwise, we're going to start ripping. Top loads. We break till tip-off. You are looking for Ricky Pearsall, yes. So, Garundo as well, Brock Purdy. Impeccable. Inception. We're going to start off with this box. This is Phoenix H2. We got Zenith. We have Cosmic in this one. And we have Optic in this one. We'll start off with the Phoenix H2. I've never ripped this one, but I've seen it ripped. 750 in the chat right now. So I'm going to be ripping this break. I'm going to be ripping Flawless, and then JML come on in and rip your Flawless filler for you. And it's going to be a damn fun night tonight. That last break is going to be very hard to top, but we will do our damnedest to try. You want Terrell Owens auto? I don't know if they do Terrell Owens. Usually he's on, like, the Eagles. Just a base pack right there. Nothing much in there. And all cards ship. So if you're new to the channel, all cards ship, by the way. Unless otherwise noted. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing some stuff with the paper Bowman and not shipping all of that. But tonight, all cards ship. Quinion Mitchell is going to be a bronze. Quinion Mitchell, 88 of 125. And there's going to be Tavondre Sweat. That baseball break was crazy. We hit a product hit from that one, Jade. Pee Wee Reese Bat Knob.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's like one of the top 10 product hits. There's a Kirby Puckett Bat Knob, too. That's in that product.
Oh, my God.
Feel like I'm on a heater. Copped a spot in Flawless, says Lucky Lefty.
Yeah, you want a bounty for me on Thursday?
Good luck, man. So you're breaking 478 at 2 a.m. Mountain Time. 4078 breaks at... 4000. The Impeccable Finale is probably going to break at about 3 a.m. Pacific Time, which I think is 4 a.m. Mountain Time. Right around there. Give or take a half hour, you know, because that's a long way away and things can happen. Jalen Wright is going to be the Pandora Parallel. That is the H2 exclusive. Stafford is going to be on the bronze. Jade is here, yeah, in Dallas Turner. Jade is here. Jade, I don't know if you want me to tell him or not. Jade had a surgery earlier this week, a gallbladder, right?
We didn't expect her.
It's gallbladder and hernia. That is 1 of 75, so we did not expect to see him until next week. We're probably breaking until about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. our time. We go very late on
5 a.m.
5 a.m. says JML. I think you guys have a patch auto in here.
What?
The way tonight's going, it doesn't surprise me. And we go late. We go 12 hours. That's the maximum we can go before we have to start a new stream. So 12 hours. All right, we have a patch. It is to 33. 32 of 33. It is Carson Steele.
That's actually pretty.
Isn't this the Gator guy? That's a Gator guy. He owns alligators. Going to the Chiefs, going to Zach S. Nice big jumbo patch right there of Carson Steele. Yeah, one of 32 of 33 on that one. Hillbilly, yeah. The Man of Steel from UCLA. Well, 3-color patch auto. Patch autos are not guaranteed in these boxes. It's just nice to get one, you know. Bunch of base in these. There's going to be a Pulsar of Quincy Williams. Numbered 190 of 200. Jesse Bates is going to be a Pandora. Jaheim Bell. What big hits did you have in the WWE break? WWE was the only break that's let us down so far tonight. And not much to talk about. Shinsuke to 10. Hogan Redemption from Impeccable. And that is about it. It was a rough WWE break. It's not sugarcoated.
Wasn't our trademark WWE.
Jalen McMillan on the Pulsar. And there's Jaquan Jackson, not Jakara Jackson. 57 of 200. So we have a 3-2 Dallas game here. Game 7. 50 seconds left. Yeah, WWE was not good to us. Greenlaw. Stafford. Joe Milton, silver. What's up, Jonah? And Braylon Allen. Colorado got an empty net, so they're going to be on a power play for the final minute of the game.
It's a game 7.
So it's a win or go home. That's right. Contours coming on up, I believe. J.C. Latham.
Oh, this back here.
Contours of Tyjae Spears. And Geno Smith on the bronze. That is 117 of 125.
Your favorite.
I know, he's my favorite, Geno. You're surprised by the WWE talent cuts. What's up, Greg? I was surprised by Cora, Gigi, and Dakota were my 3 that surprised me the most.
Jakara a little bit. Yeah.
9 of 75 on the Tyjae as well. Jakara, if I missed Jakara, she's definitely in there too. I would say I'm more surprised that she got cut than Gigi. Because, like, they're just kind of like, at this point, if they haven't found something for Gigi, like, you know, ever since that whole group broke up, her and JC, like, she just kind of been floundering around. Yeah. Trey McBride and Theo Johnson. But
Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, everything's ever since Toxic Attraction broke up. Let's go and do some Cosmic Chrome. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't... Did you see an auto out of this one on Thursday, JMO? Out of this case? It's usually 3 to 4 autos per case, so we saw none. Who'd you hit? He hit a Steve Young auto. So we've seen 6 boxes of this case ripped, and only 1 auto so far. Gigi wrestled Liv for the titles, right? But other than that, she hasn't really been doing that much. Yeah, they like Tatum Paxley for some reason. This is weird. There's some weird releases. I did not expect... Jakara, I think, from NXT is the most baffling. Because, like, she had a really good thing going with Lash Legend. I thought that was a very good... tag team. I thought that they were going to get a call-up and be a part of the tag team division up there. Man, Brett, congrats on all the hits last time, brother. You killed that break. Bobby Witt Jr., Roman Anthony, very nice stuff for you. All right, let's hit an auto for somebody out of Cosmic. Tom Brady. We got Star Command Eli Manning. So I think Jakara is one of the more baffling ones for me. Caleb Williams launched into orbit. Let's hit an auto for somebody. We have a redemption.
Oh.
Let's sweat that to the oof.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady would be insane.
If we had a Tom Brady, I'll take my shirt off.
JML says he'll take his shirt off for the flawless filler break if this is Tom Brady. Oh boy. Your redemption. You are due to receive. Equinox Autograph Refractor. Orange Galactic 25. Of Ed McCaffrey for Denver.
That's actually
it's not bad. It's color match. Blah, 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 blah. Going to Greg. How is that not Tom Brady? I'm going to play the sad song. How is that not TB12? Avalanche going home. Keep your shirt on, JML. Ed McCaffrey to 25. Thank God seeing JML with no shirt would have blinded me, says Walter.
Wow, Walter.
Surprised they cut Braun Strowman. They cut Strowman, not Breaker. There are kids watching. Dang, I said JML was going to take his shirt off and the viewership went down by 20%. We went from 960 to 800. JML has a tan. He has the old Casper tan going on over there. Looking like the friendly ghost. Oh, I'm not. I'm pale white. Pale white.
I'm calling this title black.
All right, next few packs. Show me some color. Nucleus of Kurt Warner. Baszler. I mean, Baszler's very fundamentally sound in the ring, but no charisma at all. No promo ability. Bo Nix is going to be on the launch into orbit. Chad Johnson. There's going to be Dan Marino on the launch into orbit. Gates. We have a Star Command of Brett Favre. Dan Marino. Chop Robinson refractor. Impeccable number 2 is later tonight. It's break 4076. For a brief second, for like 20 minutes or so, it was labeled as 4070, and that was a mislabel. I forgot to change the number when I was duplicating this listing, so it was unfortunately listed as 4070 also, and we did change the number as it was about halfway sold out. We changed it to the appropriate number, so that's why there was a little bit of confusion. Worst release for me was Dakota Kai. Injuries kept getting her. Tons of potential. Yeah. She's also older. She's like 36, 37, 38. But, no, I collect Dakota. So Dakota is one of the ones that I collect. I own her Papa Radasha from Sapphire. Nikita got demoted to Evolve. Yeah. She's just not very good in the ring. That's just the reality of it. Just 2 knee injuries. She's very slow in the ring. She's been passed up by girls who came into NXT a year after her. So that just happens, you know. A lot of the girls that they're signing now have like athletic backgrounds and gymnast backgrounds, and NXT is just all about like work rate. Like all the people down there can work good matches. All right, there's going to be Howie Long. We have Bryce Young on the launch in orbit. Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders. This one is an even number break, so it goes to the right side, goes to Sanders. Kamani Vidal. We have Green of Wayne Corbett for the Jets. 54 of 75. Gronk. Star Command, Drake May. Charlie Batch. Bo Jackson, Travis Kelce, or Jason Kelce, excuse me. Jason Witten. Sam Hartman, Jaden Daniels on the Starcom clusters. We have 2 back-to-back color. Interesting. I've never seen 2 back-to-back color before. Galaxy Great Set is Devin Hester for the Chicago Bears, going 30 of 99. And Brad Johnson, 49 of 150 for the Buccaneers, going to Brian M. Blake Corum to wrap that box up. Man, we had a redemption sweat, and it was Ed McCaffrey, huh? Ed freaking McCaffrey. We have Optic coming up next. Then we have Zenith, and then we have Inception, and we've got Impeccable still in this one. 4-2. Dallas beating Colorado. Pretty Deadly and Fraxium turned into a train wreck last night. That's what I heard. One of the Pretty Deadly guys got hurt, didn't he? Super Bowl champion Brad Johnson. With what team? What year was that? Oh, that's right. Yeah. The Gruden Bowl. That's right. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. I was like, did he win as like a backup? And I was like, I forgot about that one. 2003. That's right. That's right. That's a long time ago. All right, 2024 Optic. One of the highest ceiling products out there with the gold vinyl 101s and gold vinyl or gold downtowns, things like that. Need a crazy box here. D-Hop, Ray Davis, and McCaffrey, 3-time Super Bowl champ, says 505 defending his Denver boys. There's gonna be Jalen Polk, Jared Goff, Garrett Wilson, and Cade Stover for Houston. That's going to Matthew C. 204 of 299. Gold downtown, we're due. We are due. We're due. We haven't. I don't think we've ever hit a gold downtown. We've hit gold kabooms. We've hit green kaboom 101. So we've never, I don't think, hit a gold downtown. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jacoby Myers and Will Ricard. I think we've hit some gold kabooms. I don't think we've ever hit a gold downtown. We've hit a Pandora downtown before. Drew will correct me. Justin Herbert and Joe Milton. I think we hit a Pandora downtown of like Lamar Jackson. Maybe we've hit a few others. I can't remember. Keenan Allen and Jabril Peppers. There's going to be Chuba Hubbard. It's going to be on the blue. And Brendan Rice on your rookie. It's going to be numbered 72 of 199. Just $900 just sitting up there for anybody who can get a 36. 238 can also be hit in this box. That'd be $7,800. Minor bounty quietly climbing up there. It's our auto. This might be our auto. I think it's our auto. You need the force. All right, your auto. It's $299 of Jalen Polk. All we do is pull this guy. 49 of 99. Hidden potential, Jalen Polk.
Very hidden.
Going to the Patriots. The Pats is Dylan in this one. Jalen Polk. Not the auto we wanted to see, so we need to see some big color. You pulled one of my highest value sales, gold Tracy.
Yeah, I remember.
6 Pandora downtowns, 1 white sparkle. I know who the white sparkle is. Gold Tracy McGrady Kaboom. I remember that card because we pulled a few gold kabooms. Romeo Dobbs is going to be our blue. That is going to be numbered 176-299. Our only 101 downtown that we've ever pulled was a white sparkle 101 of Deshaun Watson. I think we pulled that one last year. 6 Black Pandora downtowns. I only remember like one of them. And I think one of them is Lamar Jackson. It was not a good time to pull that card. Joe Mixon. We have a lighted up of Myles Garrett and Tyler Nubin. You can second that. Yikes! It was not a. It was not the 101 we were looking for. Joe Halt.
Drew, put the clip in chat.
Drew, do not put the clip in chat. We have Commanders. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. I see Commander colors. Jacoby Brissett. Show me rookie. Not a rookie. It's Terry McLaurin. Going to the Commanders. Going to William D. That is 47 of 249. Who have been our Black Pandora downtowns that we pulled? I'm very curious.
I don't remember.
I think I pulled a Lamar Jackson. That's the only one that I remember. Play action, Jaden Daniels. And Devin Leary. Emmitt Smith. I feel like there might be an Emmitt Smith in there.
I think you. That actually sounds.
That sounds very familiar. Yeah, I pulled a Levis Pandora downtown. Did I? Chris Godwin and Jermaine Burton. Just racking my mind trying to think of how I hit 6 and I only remember 1. Electric in here. There's a Bo Nix rookie. Trevor Lawrence. Kobe Turner. Not a rookie. That's Dalton Kincaid for the Bills going to William B. 68 of 75 going to William. We have Flawless next. Flawless basketball coming up next. First of 2 flawless breaks this evening. We hit a bat knob out of NT. We're gonna hit a gold bar in this break, and then a logo man in the next one. What are my thoughts on Paul aligning himself with Seth and Seth still acting clown? I think it's gonna be a great act for the whole year. Derrick Henry is gonna be a red. Derrick Henry is gonna be 69 of 125. You know how I think this whole Seth and Paul and Braun thing ends? Well, no. You know how I think this thing ends? I think it ends next year at WrestleMania when Braun Breaker wins the Rumble, and then he says he wants to face Seth.
That, yeah.
I think that's how that whole thing's gonna end.
Because I said, I'm going to set you up for next year's WrestleMania.
Oh my God, he hit us with a Watson clip.
Ha!
Leonard Williams and Mike Evans.
I'm going to tell you who's going to the
What's
Royal
up, Chad?
Rumble, actually.
29 and 199.
Who's going to the Royal Rumble?
Braun Breaker.
No.
Who?
Sami Zayn's going to the Royal Rumble.
Sami Zayn wins the
100%.
Rumble.
In Saudi Arabia?
Oh,
100% winning the Royal
that's right. They're doing the Rumble in Arabia, Saudi Arabia.
Rumble. Yes.
That makes sense. And then Braun can win the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
Yeah. D-Hop
It is.
and Will Levis.
Say
And Mason.
that out loud.
Oh, Andy got a piece of cheesecake over there?
Yeah.
Oh my, there you go. This box has been putrid. The box has been absolutely putrid. Debo, Eric Cole. How does a bounty board work? So it is a left side serial number bounty. You need to be in a break, and you need to hit a left side serial number matching one of the target numbers to qualify for those bounties. And then you just win the bounty. Very simple. Pat Vermouth, and man, this has been just a dusty old box. Audric Estime gonna be for the Detroit Denver Broncos on the team color. 108 of 249. Black Pandora, Randy Moss, Parsons, Ritter, Staubach, AP, and Will Levis. Wow, what a run. This has been a bad box. It's just been a bad box. You get these sometime, unfortunately. Zaire Franklin, Dallas Goedert, Xavier McKinney to wrap that box up. That was just a brutal box. I'm sorry, guys. That is going to be 43 of 60. You can walk away with $7,850 of cash. We pay out all of our bounties in cash if people want it. Cash or store credit. Break out the influencer boxes. Okay. Influencer boxes are going to be at the end of the break.
What a tough crowd.
A tough crowd, man. We've crushed it for last break. We crushed it in the first break, but I mean, that's the nature of sports cards. Like, not every box is going to have a big hit. Sometimes breaks are going to be fire, like the last one, and sometimes they're going to be dusty.
I pulled
And
a
that's
banger from Zenith.
so that's just what happens.
Time for you to pull one.
Let's see if Zenith can turn it around. Bo Nix is going to kick it off on a splash. On the back, Lad McConkey on the rookie. The bounty good for 3 Pee-wee Reese knobs. Bo Nix on the splash, non-number. Z-team of Jamar Chase. Very Jim Harbaugh auto. I messed up though.
Wow, that's cool.
That's cool. Going to the Chargers. Going to Mike B. I messed up the order. 31 of 49 on the Jim Harbaugh sticker auto. Yeah, I messed up the order. This is the red zone. Brock Bowers, 32 of 50 on the Brock. Going to the Raiders. Going to Gary on a filler. And we should have a rookie patch auto right here. And it's going to be Blake Corum, 184 of 399 for the Rams. Rams in this break is Matthew C. All right. We need one of those very good Inception boxes. Blake Corum. Brock Bowers to 50 was not bad. We need one of those very, 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 very good Inception boxes. Talking the ones with a Drake May or a Bo Nix or a Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels. We'll settle for Brock Bowers or Malik Neighbors as well. Or Tom Brady, because we've yet to pull a Tom Brady auto out of any of this top stuff. Apparently they exist, I just haven't seen them yet. Alright, we still have Inception and, of course, Impeccable at the end of this one. And we got Flawless next. Alright, good luck. 2 boxes left. It's been a little dusty so far. We need to turn it around. See gold down there. We'll go behind the autos. We got Chuck Foreman. Chuck Foreman, 51 of 99. Gold patch. Or one more card, actually. Zach Thomas for the Miami Dolphins, 21-25. Gold patch, I believe, to 75. Of Trey Benson to 25. 4 of 25. Freshman initiation. Player worn 3-color patch for Dan Lee. Craig Morton. There's that Braswell again. Audric Estime once again, 126 of 150 for the Broncos. And we do have a patch auto right here. It's a red. I believe these are to 10 maybe? Of Chop Robinson, 12 of 25. Not the box of Inception we were hoping for either. Alright, well, Impeccable. I play the Sad Cats. I'll play the Sad Cats. Impeccable has to save us. We do pull a lot of Chop Robinson. Impeccable really has to save us tonight. This has just been one of those breaks. One of those tough breaks. Nothing can save you. Definitely can't hit a Peyton Manning auto to save you. You're just dead in the water with the most expensive box left in the break.
I'll save you, Taylor.
Nothing can save Taylor. Not with the Colts. No way, no how. No way, no how.
Anthony Richardson.
Second year Anthony Richardson. Peyton not on the checklist. You never know. All right. Here we go. Your final box of the break. Our first of 3 Impeccable boxes from this case. Anthony Richardson 1-1. I'll buy it. I need a coaster. Oh, there's your pack. And underneath it, you guys did get the case hit bar. So you guys did get the case hit bar, so you can thank the dice for coming up favorable for you guys. Should we do the bar now, or should we do the bar last? Let's do the bar now. We'll do the bar now. Here's your bar. We want to see a gold bar 101. We want to see a gold bar 101. Well, that's pretty good.
Wow.
How about a Bo Nix 11 of 25? Going to Denver. Going to Greg G.
There we go.
There you go. Denver Broncos to 25 on the bar. We are the bar. WWE reference right there. Yeah, that's a nice start to this box. Very nice start to this box. First true one touch of the break. We're on the squirrels for those. And we have our full pack still to come. Flawless next. Nice. Not a 101, but one of the better names. Alright, here we go to wrap it up. Am I a UFC fan? I'm becoming more of a UFC fan. I would say I'm becoming more of a UFC fan. Alright, first base card out. Danny Dimes, 46 of 50. Going to the Giants, El Gigantes. We need to see Detroit, says Zach. I'm going to try, my dude. Daniel Jones. Should have another base, I believe. And that's Jordan Love, 15 of 25. Going to Green Bay. Green Bay in this break is Ross. Got it at Ross. Grab some 100 points. Yeah, condition hasn't really been much of a problem with Inception for us. Some of the cards are occasionally bowed, but you can fix those with the top load. But we haven't had any like big surface scratches or anything like that, or damaged corners. All right, your first card out. Impeccable Rookies. Is that really the name of the set? It's the 49. It's the Rat. 13 of 49. The Rat. Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Saints are a combo with the Seahawks. That's going to crazy money in this break. The Rat. JML pulled a flawless shield, or not, a Spectra shield of him. JML, so I asked JML when he pulled that shield, I was like, is that a metal shield? He's like, no, it's a printed on shield. And then I looked at it, it's metal. You couldn't tell the difference between a metal shield and a printed on shield. I was like,
listen,
come on, man, you touch the card. Saints again. The Saints are coming marching in back-to-back. Derek Carr, 5 of 10 for the Saints on card auto. Saints again, crazy money. All right, I need somebody to comp me Derek Carr to 10 on card auto. Thoughts on the Frank call with Shador? I thought it was very Bush League.
Taylor, you watched?
Yeah, it was metal.
Taylor.
It was like a little metal shield.
Sleeping.
Derek Carr, let me know if that's over $100. It is to 10. He doesn't sign a ton. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Illustrious Inc. And that is going to be Eddie George, 42 of 49, going to the Tennessee Titans. That is Dan H. Dolphins-Titans combo.
Not the Houston
Combos are eating so far out of this box. Big, bold auto on that one, too. That's the signature right there, yeah. On that canvas stock, looking very clean.
Eddie George.
Yeah, nice auto right there. We're down to 3 cards left.
Eddie George was a beast.
3 cards left to wrap it up. We're going here. Cade Stover on the helmet. Cade Stover, 56 of 75, elegance patch auto with a piece of the helmet, piece of the jersey. F Stover, says Taylor. Taylor says, why is that not Leatu Latu or Adonai Mitchell? Alright, well, if these other two marinate for just a sec, gotta grab some more 130 points. I prefer not to use any more top loads. I prefer these next two just to be one touches. But it doesn't always work out like that. 2 great Buckeyes in a row, says Seth. RGL, do you think I should sell or hold my uptowns? Sell. Sell uptowns, hold downtowns. Rookie autographs. Another Blake Corum. Blake Corum, 50 of 75. On the Blake Corum, going to the Rams, and that is Matthew C. The uptowns, it looks like there's like 2 to 3 times more uptowns than downtowns from what I'm seeing. Thank you, Jason. Alright, we're down to our final card of the break. We need a Penix or a, we need like a Penix pretty much right here. Top name, Rome. It's a rookie. Oh, there you go, Taylor.
Hey.
There you go, Taylor. 25 of 50, Leatu Latu on card for Taylor to wrap it up. Jaden does not sign in this product, unfortunately. There you go, Taylor. Asking you can complain. You just took somebody's big hit at the end of the box. You're the reason there was no Michael Penix Jr. or J.J. McCarthy at the end of that box.
Well, that's what he just said. You need to let him get that out.
You're the reason, Taylor.
That'd be nice.
Bang! You're paid!
Be nice.
You're paid, Taylor! You're paid! Leatu Latu to 50. I have to believe our next football break is going to be much better. Let's take a look at the hits. Yeah, not our best football break right there. Dustier than the Jets trophy case, says Surreal. Leatu signed a bajillion autos. He really did. And our next break is going to have... It's going to be sick. Flawless. Come on now. So the theme of tonight is one banger break, one bad break. One banger break, one bad break. So we are on pace to have a banger flawless break. Do the bar boxes tend to be weaker because it has a bar? I have noticed that a little bit, Gary. I have noticed that a little bit. 101 flawless hot box. Never get past the influencer allegations. Ed McCaffrey was our orange auto from Cosmic. One spot left in Flawless. How do you join the break? The link is at the top of chat, Angry Bird. Our only one touch in that break was the Bo Nix to 25 on the bar. That was a frustrating break.